Many young people today love technology, the more the better, and not just in the video gaming world. Now, there's a young entrepreneur in Carbon, Alberta, who is pushing tech learning for rural-based kids. 15-year-old Luke Silinski says kids today should have equal opportunities for learning about computer programming and agriculture. Luke joins me now from Carbon, which is located about 100 kilometers northeast of Calgary. Luke, welcome to Bridge City News.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is really exciting.
That's great to hear. Now, Luke, you're not the typical farm boy. Long gone are the days of coveralls and pitchforks. You say today, when it comes to farming, it's more important about learning about technology and how we can really help our farmers and ranchers.
That is true. I mean, apart from things like the space industry and a couple of others, farming is one of the fastest advancing fields out there in terms of technology.
Now, you're still in high school, but you've launched a new company and some software that you say will give farm kids a fair shake when it comes to learning. Tell me more about that.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like little learning modules that anyone can do on their free time or when they have time away from school or time away from work or part-time jobs, just, lessons that they can learn and things that they can pick up, you know, do it kind of however and whenever they want. And they can learn some valuable farm skills and technology skills along the way too.
So, what's the name of your company?
Ag Tech Steam.
And what inspired you to launch the company?
Well, I saw this problem. In the school I used to go to, the internet was bad. Two, there wasn't a lot of opportunities for decent programming. I mean, at the school we were lucky enough to get a 3D printer, but that was one of the most technologically advanced things we had at the school. So I looked at that problem and I thought, what what if we had an online tool that could, utilize other cheaper tools and anyone could do regardless of internet speed or where they are in terms of closest to the nearest city, because most farm kids parents don't have a, a vehicle that's exactly good for maneuvering in cities like Lethbridge or Calgary or Edmonton. And you know, for me, it takes an hour to get to Calgary from where we are at. And I went to a summer camp back in June 2018, 2017, one of those 2 years. And I had to get up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning just so that we could get there on time for the camp to begin, the robotics camp I was going to.
Now, your company, as you mentioned, is called Ag Tech Steam. Is there an acronym? Does it actually stand for anything?
Well, Ag Tech, STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math.
Okay. And why did you choose those areas?
Because those are some of the most important areas because agriculture is very scientifically oriented with fertilizer and chemicals, insects, um, and technology because of all the new technology that's coming out, like the dot, all the GPS systems and field systems, engineering because there's tractor building, there's shops, service trucks, and mechanics. Art because there's something beautiful about looking at a field of golden wheat, and that can expand your mind. And math because there's a lot of mathematical things that go into agriculture as well, like how much fertilizer am I using, how much pesticide is going to harm this crop, like that kind of thing.
So, Luke, what are some of the biggest challenges that you feel farmers are facing today?
I say some of the biggest challenges farmers are facing today are things from the outside. Like there's a lot of misconception going around that big agriculture nowadays is bad for the environment and it's just generally a bad practice that farmers are cruel to their animals and that it's not ethical when really that isn't true at all. And that's, I say, one of the industry's biggest problems is misconception and stereotypes.
Luke, how well has your company and software been received so far?
It's been received extremely well. I've gotten support from Farm Canada and from Olds College Science and Division. I've gotten interest in many unusual places. I've gotten interviewed by a man in the United States named Tim Hammermich, and I've even gotten interest from some people who've connected with me on Twitter from Nigeria and India and even the UK.
Wait a minute, it's not a Nigerian prince, though, is it? Stay away from that guy.
Nope.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's
that's
not a
good.
Nigerian prince.
Okay. Now, you have some serious backers for your company, including Farm Credit Canada. You mentioned Olds College, even Lethbridge College. How did all of that come to be?
Farm Credit Canada discovered me at the Ag Smart show at Olds when we got a booth. Our old friend John Pasharuk, he invited the vice president of FCC over, and the vice president Fred, he said, "I really like your idea. We want to sponsor you." And I was just amazed that someone so quickly, because I had only came up with AgTech Steam in 2019, like in January 2019.
Right. Now, your first content pack was focusing on entomology, was supposed to be finished this summer. How's it going so far?
Yep, it's actually done and it's up for down. And the first module of the content pack, entomology, is up for download at agtechsteam.ca. So go check it out if you want to learn more. Be forewarned, the website isn't 110% completed yet, so some features may not work. But the main thing, the download button for the content pack does work, and there'll be a lot more coming soon with over the next few months and years.
Luke, you talked about the misconceptions people have about the ag industry, but what sorts of diseases should farmers really be concerned about that may be impacting their crops today and maybe in the future?
I think we should worrying about diseases that would impact our crop from the outside. We should be on the lookout for mutations. That's the real issue, is that we should be really on the lookout for mutations in viruses and bacteria. Because a lot of people forget that viruses and bacteria are living things too, and living things grow and change. And viruses and bacteria are known for mutating. So I think that's something we should be on the lookout for, is mutations in these diseases.
Luke, between school and your business, when do you have time to just be a kid and go out and ride your bike?
Um, I make time. Just I make time usually when it hits like 3 or 4 o'clock. I just go. I'm done for the day. I just go and do whatever I please.
And what do your parents think of you becoming an entrepreneur at such a young age?
Um, my dad is. I don't think my dad can quite wrap his head around it. But my mom is extremely proud of me, and she helps me out a lot with all this stuff. I love you, Mom. She's sitting right next to me.
Luke Silinski with AgTech Steam. Congratulations so far. Best of luck in the future. And thanks a lot for joining me today on Bridge City News.
You're welcome.